here is the map of the 2014 Tour de France, the overall presentation. On one occasion it's going to be in Yorkshire. Three stages in Britain in total. First two based exclusively in Yorkshire, starting off from Leeds. That first stage has Mark Cavendish's name all over it. Of course, Marcel Kittel has marked it out as well. The second stage to Sheffield, that could be one for the Barodur, the attackers, and then into London, as in 2007, as in the Olympics, before the Tour makes its way back to France. And some very, very tricky stages in northern France, particularly that cobbled stage, which seems to be grabbing all the attention and getting so much reaction from the riders and personalities. Making their way down the eastern side of France, through the Vosges to the Alps, and there are some very, very demanding and difficult stages along the way. And while the Pyrenees look to have most of the toughest mountains, well, there are so many so-called intermediate stages that are really, really going to make the riders leg weary by the time they get to those Pyrenees. And of course the fact that in those 3,600 kilometers of racing there is just one time trial. 54 kilometers in total, and that comes on the penultimate stage of the race. By then, will we already be certain of who is the Tour de France champion of 2014, or will it still hang in the balance? Much less time trialling, but it's such a demanding test on its own that could well play a very, very significant role. Chris Froome seemed to be relatively content with the route that was presented to him. It seemed to me that of the two, and he did stand there with Alberto Contador, that Contador may just have been a little bit more satisfied with the lack of time trialling. Not that it was his only difficulty against Froome in 2013, of course. Froome dominating in pretty much every facet. The riders will make their way to a final stage on the Champs-Élysées once more, as it so often is, and well, as it always is these days. Tour de France ends in July on the Champs-Élysées. It's going to be a great event, and it's been my pleasure to bring it to you today. It's goodbye for now.